Our opinions are based on reviews which have not been verified.
We don't intend to harm the reputation of any business or individual.
Now, over to this lovely app.
Welcome to the 5-Star Podcast. I'm John.
And I'm Charlie.
And we like to surprise each other with Google reviews for businesses from all over the world.
And we both work as business consultants. I specialise in ops and finance. John specialises in sales and marketing, which we believe gives us the right to tell businesses what they should and shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, even when they don't ask for it,
Yes.
as in this case. And we also believe, because we're just good humans, probably better humans than most, we have the right to criticise the reviewer as well occasionally and give them some life coaching.
Lovely. So, John, what sector are we looking at today?
The sector we're looking at today, Chuckles, is the motor trade.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Now, I mean, given my past history,
Yeah. What, the register that you're on?
what sort of motor trader do you think I've gone for? The register that you're on.
That took a minute.
Yeah, sorry.
I've got no idea. What do you mean your past history? Farming?
No, my past history on the podcast.
Oh, soz.
So the sort of businesses I normally bring up.
American?
No, but interesting. But I think I normally lean into independent businesses.
Oh, right.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you have. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was just scanning back through. You have always gone independent, actually,
Yeah.
haven't you?
Well, this time I've gone real hardcore corporate.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. So we're definitely at risk of a lawsuit now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, also, I know a little bit about this corporate as well, so I could probably give away some of their secrets.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't know whether I can. Did their AdWords years ago. Yeah. So, back when I did AdWords. So, yeah, it's the UK motor trade.
Yeah, okay, UK, fine.
And...
Sorry, so be specific. Have you gone for a car manufacturer? Have you gone for a specific garage
I've gone for a specific garage.
that sells vehicles?
Sells vehicles.
Right, okay.
And it's part of a bigger group.
Yeah,
So,
okay. You
it
gone
is-
Dick Lovett?
No, but I love Dick Lovett. Tell the people who Dick Lovett is.
The people know who Dick Lovett is.
Not the people in Australia. Actually, they do because they're your family. But my family in America don't know.
It's BMW.
Yeah, but it's not. No, it's Dick Lovett.
But he sells BMWs.
And Porsches and Ferraris and Maseratis.
Oh, does he?
Oh, he owns the whole
and
side of the
Minis,
road.
actually, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Oh, he does own the whole side of the road.
Yeah.
Dick Lovett is a
Motor dealer, I guess.
motor dealer, yeah. And it's just like the most memorable name ever, obviously.
We worked with his son, Ed Lovett, for a while in my old agency.
That's good.
Not as good. Yeah, I felt it was a bit of a letdown.
He should have gone with Wood Lovett.
Edward Lovett.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he should have.
Oh, his name was Edward.
Yeah, of course, mate. That's why
Why
I just
didn't I
said
call
Wood
him that?
Lovett. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. You should have been there. You'd have killed it then.
Yeah, he's missed out there.
Yeah, he has. He has.
Anyway, so it's not Dick Lovett.
It's not Dick Lovett,
Fine.
which is a motor trader in Bristol and Swindon. It is in Norwich.
Oh, random.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, for our listeners around the world, the people of Norfolk.
Just do sweeping statements.
Australians are very backward. As we call it on, Australians are very backward. All Dutch people. All Dutch people.
Wonderfully direct communicators. Gorgeous people.
All Dutch people.
Wonderfully direct communicators. Gorgeous people. Gorgeous people.
As we call it on.
All of Australian websites are shit.
The people of Norfolk are, which is the Norwich is
Incestuous.
Yes. They're known to breed with their own family and relatives to
and
prefer it.
Have extra digits.
As a result, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's got the Habsburg lip. And
I think you might have to take that
they're
back.
disgusting. No, not all people from Norfolk are disgusting. Adam Buxton, Stephen Fry, but everybody else,
They're disgusting.
they're not disgusting. I don't know anybody from Norfolk, really, I don't think.
I do have a family member in Norfolk, yeah.
What they're like.
She's lovely. It's
Okay.
my stepmum's sister. It's my
Okay.
step aunt.
Oh, yeah.
She's really nice.
You're not
She
bad.
isn't from Norfolk though,
Right. Okay.
so I couldn't comment on the natives. Same with Adam Buxton. He's not a native.
Right. No. Of
He's from
course.
central London.
But yes, people from Norfolk, of which Norwich is the capital, or the county town, as we would say, are the long-standing trope in the UK is that they're a bit weird, and there is a thing that GPs, general practitioner doctors, write on their notes as a reminder for the next person that person comes in. If it says NFN across the top, it means they're a bit weird because they're normal for Norfolk.
Stop it.
Yeah,
and
no,
how do you know that?
Because my mum used to work in the healthcare sector and they used to write that a lot.
No way.
Yeah, normal for Norfolk. So that if they ever saw it, they wouldn't. If they ever saw their notes, they would
didn't
just
flag.
think, they'd just go NFN. I don't know what that means. But any other doctor would look at it and go, they're either a bit eccentric or crazy or whatever.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you know that?
I don't know where the like incestuous thing comes from.
I think it's because it's so far at the. If you think about England,
as far east
it's
as
the
you can
fat
go.
belly at the front, isn't it?
Yeah, it's as far. It's almost France.
And there's hardly anything there. It's big, flat.
It's where the Vikings landed first, right?
Probably. Yeah, that's probably why it's called, because it's Norfolk, northern folk, one
Yeah.
would imagine.
Yeah.
Which is also probably a kind of genre of music. God, we've really got into this.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place, beautiful county.
I've never been.
Really close to Yorkshire, which always surprises me.
Oh, okay. I've been to Yorkshire.
Yeah, it's just near. But then not that near because it's Yorkshire and it's massive. But it's close.
Okay.
Where's Grantham? Is that Yorkshire?
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
no, that's Lincolnshire. I've confused Lincolnshire and Yorkshire. Oh, dear. Anyway, if you're from either of those counties, please don't hate me for confusing you. Let's move on. So, yeah, but there's no evidence of people being normal for Norfolk in these reviews.
Okay. There's no evidence of.
No evidence of...
Oh.
No, but that's... I've only looked at 3. Once we drill in, maybe there'll be more.
Cool.
And the garage is Jaguar Land Rover.
Oh, stunning.
Yeah.
Okay. Wicked.
JLR for
Okay.
short in the industry. But before we drill into that, would you like to...
Are they like a second-hand dealer, or are they like a...
No, the main dealer
Oh,
in Norwich.
okay, wow. All right,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Top
And
tier.
I would imagine there's a lot of Land Rovers balling about the Norfolk countryside.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have the old ones driven by real farmers who
You
are nice.
can, yeah, but if you think as well where Norfolk is, you do get a lot of people moving out of London,
Yep.
heading that way because it's countryside, but it's coastal.
Yeah.
You can have money and Land Rovers heading that way. I can picture it. Okay.
In fact, my friend's just moved to Norfolk. He's moved to, like, Little Snoring. Genuinely, Little
Wow.
Snoring.
Okay.
Greater Snoring is apparently smaller than Little Snoring. But he lived in the Somerset countryside.
Okay.
And he got, like, 3 times the size of property in the Norfolk countryside.
Oh, wow.
And you'd think that they're probably similar, but no.
I would think it would be more expensive over there.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
really
amazing.
cheap. Good property. So, let me give you some sector facts.
Yeah.
Okay, to the nearest 10%, how big do you think the UK's motor trade gives to the export?
What the fuck? Can you ask that in a way that I might be able to understand?
Yeah, I was getting confused halfway through. I did ChatGPT to write me the whole script.
You know how when we do sector facts, I like to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it back.
Okay, is that because I'm not very good?
You get confused.
I do. Just halfway through my sentence, I
Yeah, I know,
completely
but
lost my
that
track.
means then I can't answer that
No,
question.
it does. Yeah, okay.
Just hit me with the fucking fact, mate.
In 2023,
Yeah.
12% of the UK's exported goods were cars. Of the value.
That does surprise me, because I didn't
Doesn't
think many cars were manufactured over here.
No. Jaguar and
Is
Land
that it?
Rover are still manufactured here.
Are
and
they
then,
actually?
Yeah. In Solihull, apparently,
They've always been manufactured there.
Yeah.
My dad used to work in a car factory there.
Oh, yeah, you're a Brummie.
Well, yeah, technically, by blood.
Yeah, but no accent anymore.
Well, no, because I was born in Bristol, mate.
Oh. Yeah, okay. We're born in Bristol, mate.
I heard it too, don't worry. I'm trying to think of what other... Who else? Rover was British.
Rover were there, but they were part of, they became part of Land Rover, I
Did
suppose.
they?
I guess. Oh, no, they got sold to a Chinese company.
Okay. I can't think of what other vehicles... Oh, hang on. Like some really funky, weird little...
Yeah, Ariel and...
Yeah, Ariel Atom.
Yeah.
They're manufactured here, aren't they?
Yeah, Aston Martin, Lagonda.
Are they
Martin.
Are they manufactured here still, though,
Yeah,
Aston Martin?
I think so.
Cool, it's actually...
McLaren? Luxury brands.
Yeah, they are, aren't
brands.
they?
Yeah.
McLaren, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, McLaren's just outside Milton Keynes. That's where all the Formula One people are. All of them.
Yeah, that was a lovely sweeping statement.
All of the British teams.
Okay.
Still not all of the British teams even. So, yeah. I mean, I was amazed by that, but I did click it and check it.
MG? Was MG a British brand?
It was, yeah. Morris Garages it used to stand for.
Right, okay.
And then it became MG because it was Morris.
I think that was who my dad worked for.
Yeah, they were up in Brum.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
I think that was.
But they're Chinese now. And they make really good electric cars. Stunning electric cars.
Yeah, nice. Good use of the word stunning as well, John.
Yeah, that's a you word.
Yeah,
that
it is. I love it when
up.
my vocabulary starts rubbing off on the people I hang around with. Interesting.
Yeah.
12% does surprise me. But then I suppose, what the fuck else do we export?
Financial services, I think, is the other one, isn't it? Is the big one. Weirdly.
Okay. There's nothing else
And
really,
services
is there?
generally. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't. It must be.
Insurance and money.
Yeah, insurance, money and services. Like.
But when they use the word export, they don't mean the physical movement of goods.
No, but the provision of services or goods which makes money
outside.
come in.
Okay.
Which makes money come in.
Yeah, but
welcome to Basic Economics with John and Charlie.
Yeah.
We're both business consultants. You work in finance.
I
feel like you should know more than me.
Well,
I don't know why I've said that so accusingly.
I don't work in finance.
I know, that's true, yeah. Yeah.
That makes it sound like I do like FX trading, which I fucking don't. Or like I'm a financial advisor. I'm absolutely not.
On that topic, very briefly.
Yeah.
Would you advise with the... Looks like Trump's going to get in the US at the time of recording. Would you advise buying cryptocurrency?
What did I just say?
Don't do that.
No, I just said, I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor, John.
Oh, okay. Well, download my audiobook on cryptocurrency, which will be available in about 6 weeks. Yeah, $2.99 a month. And I'll tell you how to be a multimillionaire.
For a one-off book.
Yeah, within the next 6 months. Oh, the book will get updated, probably. Okay. I think that's the big one. The other big thing is we're quite good at building or developing electric cars and the structure for an electric car.
In this country?
Yeah, developing them, not necessarily manufacturing them. That's China's and the US a little bit. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, so again, we're exporting the technology or the ideas, and then people are manufacturing it and bringing it back here. But I guess they're getting some of them will be getting a royalty for those ideas and that creativity. So that's a big thing. That's it. And Jaguar Land Rover, one of their dealers we're looking at specifically, it receives a lot of UK investment money because it's in the Midlands and it's in manufacturing and all of those kinds of things. Yeah. It's a key player, apparently, in the electrification of the luxury vehicle market. I'm not sure. Some of those BYD electric cars from China are fucking incredible.
What about Tesla?
Yeah, Tesla's good. Tesla's really good, but it's obviously run by a wanker. Yeah, Polestar's Chinese because it's Volvo.
I thought Volvo was Swedish.
No, it got bought by the Chinese. Oh. All of the good stuff's owned by China now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably. Maybe not. Well, what's another good thing? Weetabix probably aren't.
What about... Okay, we'll go back to cars.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just randomly talking about breakfast cereals. What about the Germans?
They do okay stuff, but they're all legacy tech, aren't they? They're all refitting, or they have been fitting electric stuff into cars that were built to have a gearbox and a
Really?
exhaust and transmission.
So Volkswagen electric's not a vibe.
Just
Sorry,
getting
that
there,
squeaking
just
was
catching
me
up.
drinking. Just catching up.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Whereas China have gone, brilliant. It's a blank sheet for us. We don't make cars. We can make electric cars, and we know batteries.
Wherever we want. Right.
And Korea, I think, as well. So you've got like those sort of Asian brick countries, as we used to refer to those bits of it, where they make electric diggers and they make washing machines and they make all of that kind of stuff in one big thing. Those companies have then spun out things like Polestar and various other things. Check out BYD, Build Your Dreams. It's a Chinese car manufacturer. They've got like something as big as a Range Rover that will just spin round on like its wheels will point opposite directions to get you parked nicely. And the turning circle is the size of the car.
This sounds like something you spent hours watching on YouTube.
Yeah, I do. Shall I shut the fuck up? Because I'm actually becoming an electric car bore.
No, I like it.
Oh, okay,
I find
cool.
it quite interesting.
They're very good.
As for our 12 listeners, I don't know, but I'm enjoying it.
Probably lost 2, so almost down to single figures again. Anyway, JLR, Jaguar Land Rover, has struggled with customer satisfaction and reliability in the UK. What a surprise, UK car manufacturer.
Reliability is definitely a thing, isn't it? I know of a couple of people that have owned Land Rovers whose engines have essentially exploded on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? Why can't we do it better?
Oh, I mean, if we could answer that,
we
would not be fucking sat here.
I don't know why I'm doing this. We're supposed to talk about Google reviews, not get Charlie to fix the UK motor trade.
No.
UK motor industry. Okay, so let me tell you who it is.
Yeah, what's the name of the garage?
Their name, garage, I like, is Group 1 Land Rover, Norwich.
Boring. Especially when we've already talked about Dick Lovett.
Yeah. Dick Lovett's an independent retailer, I suspect, isn't he? Whereas these guys are part of a group. So they're not necessarily tied to Jaguar Land Rover, but they are part of the Inchcape group. Inchcape, I think, started out life as a finance company, like lots of people who own multiple motor dealers.
Okay, yeah.
Started out as a finance company and then went, fuck it, if we're selling the finance,
might as well
without
sell the
us, they can't sell the cars. So let's just buy all the traders.
Lovely.
Yeah. So they own a load. I don't know how many, but dozens in the UK for lots of different brands. So Jaguar Land Rover, Toyota, BMW. They own lots of BMW ones. Various other things. But I would imagine, judging by the reviews, that Group 1 Land Rover Norwich, imaginative name, lads, is one of their least favourite.
No,
dealers.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the batting average?
The batting average for basically a luxury car dealer is 4.2.
That feels low.
Yeah.
That feels really low because, luxury, like, I wouldn't want anything below 4.6, I'd say.
Yeah. I'm doing a quick comparison.
How many reviews?
I'm looking up Dick Lovett. I'm looking up Dick Lovett.
My stepmom bought her Mini from Dick Lovett.
Yeah.
And when she turned up, that had a massive bow on it.
Yeah.
I think she had really good customer service from there.
Dick Lovett, 4.7 Mini.
Yeah. See?
BMW, their motorbikes, Motorrad, 4.6.
Yeah.
Dick Lovett Land Rover, 4.5. Pretty good.
That is good.
Given it's not a very reliable car sometimes.
Yeah, that is good. That'd be as low as I'd go for a dealer.
Yeah.
Of a vehicle at that price.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not talking about $5,000 cars here.
No, we're not talking about John's Audi A1, which has just cost him $3,500 for his fucking MOT. Let's talk about... Why am I talking about cars even?
This is why you've chosen it, though.
Yeah.
Because this is all you've been fucking thinking about for weeks.
It's not even a big Audi. It's the smallest one they do, and it still cost a load. Anyway, so Group 1 Land Rover Norwich, batting average of 4.2. In the reviews...
How many reviews?
They have got 801 reviews.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Lots of 5s. Very few 4s, a tiny amount of 3s and 2s.
Yeah.
And then 1s. So it's mainly 5s and 1s by a huge margin.
Yeah, that's not great, is it?
The things that are mentioned, that people often mention in their reviews, starting with the least regularly mentioned up to the top.
Yeah.
eBay.
Okay.
Valet.
eBay. Why the fuck would people mention eBay?
I don't know. Well,
Maybe they're a dealer on eBay.
Maybe, or yeah, maybe. Well, let's put a pin in that and let's see if we can come back to it.
Yeah.
Valet.
Yeah.
Freelander, which is a model, isn't it?
Yeah.
Executive.
Yeah.
Handover.
Yeah.
Oh, executive handover sounds like you're going to...
hot.
Yeah. Whoever's giving it you is putting a glove on and lubricating.
Yeah.
You'll have an executive handover, please. Defender.
Yeah, another model.
Jaguar.
Yeah.
Discovery Sport.
Another model.
MOT.
Yeah.
Evoque.
Model.
Yeah. For our listeners who aren't in the UK, MOT is basically a standards test that you have to get. It's called MOT, based on Ministry of Transport. Your car has to pass.
They have that in America.
No, have you seen what they fucking drive in America?
They don't have like an MOT over there.
They have an emissions test in most states, but
okay.
If your brakes don't work or your suspension's broken or your steering pulls to the left, they do not give a fuck. Most states.
That's insane.
Georgia, particularly. You could,
really?
Yeah, mate, you could drive something on its fucking without any tyres on around Georgia and they'd pull you over for dangerous driving, but they wouldn't prosecute you for not having tyres. It's insane.
Yeah. MOT test is essential to be able to keep your car as roadworthy, and you have to every 12 months.
Every 12 months.
And they check loads of shit.
Yeah. It's hundreds of points. Anyway, so that's what they mention. And looking through...
Yeah.
What I really love about this is... is this unpleasant to say?
Oh, fucking say it, will you?
It's entitled White People Getting Pissed Off at Bad Service.
Yeah, lush. Great.
I was just like, yeah.
Great.
What a shame, Clifford.
Yeah, nice. Okay. We are allowed to take the piss out of entitled white people. We are entitled white people.
That's true.
We can feel really comfortable in doing that.
Yeah. So I'm going to read you the reviews sorted by most recent.
Yeah, okay, classic, John.
So
have you looked through and found your favourite? No, I'm just going to hit this filter and read them at you.
I have looked through. I found a few that I liked, but I didn't bookmark them or screenshot them.
God.
Jesus, this is really long. So I'm going to read it real quick.
Okay.
So it's from Dave Lyles, Liles.
Yeah, I can picture him already.
Dave Lyles. Fantastic service. I'm going to do it in his voice.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic service. I've had bad experiences in the past, but my experience since they've changed to Group 1 has been nothing but positive. Bought a car from another dealership. Had all issues almost immediately. Dave sounds like he's a made-up boy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He's only left one review. Booked into Norwich. Great communication from Gavin. Fucking hell. Gavin and Dave. They're nicking your lunch money when they were at school together, weren't
right.
they? Got the car back weeks earlier than expected. Weeks earlier, Dave.
Sorry, what was he having done to it?
I have no idea. Rebuild, perhaps? With it in better condition than when I bought it. Don't forget he bought it at a different dealership, which he's neglected to mention which one. And the handover was better than when I bought it as well. Even carrying out a couple of jobs free of charge is a gesture of goodwill, despite not selling the car to me in the first place. Dave, you've made that quite clear. It feels like someone's paid you to write this review.
Yeah, it does.
Or your real name's actually Gavin.
Yeah, right.
The valet left the car looking fantastic. I cannot speak highly enough of my experience this time. Extremely happy that this is my local. If this is the level of service to expect going forward, thanks, Group 1. Appreciate your efforts.
Gross. That was fucking sycophantic as you like.
Weird that it was so glowing, and it was. They repeatedly mentioned you got it somewhere else,
yeah,
and then they did it back. Response from the owner. Owner response klaxon.
Lovely.
Hi. I'm going to put on that same annoying voice.
Can you do this for all reviews going forward?
Yeah. What, a voice of all the standard review of that place?
Yeah.
I think so. Hi. Thank you for your perfect 5-star rating. Hyphenated 5-star. You fucking idiots. We strive for 100% satisfaction, and it's great to see you had such a fantastic experience at Group 1 Land Rover Norwich.
Oh, can they stop writing out the whole fucking name?
Yeah.
Just write here. Glad you had such a good experience here.
It turns out that it looks like, I don't want to do any spoilers, but it looks like Gavin's giving out sexual favours. We're delighted to hear that Gavin assisted you exceptionally well during your visit. We will be sure to pass along your lovely comments to the management team on site. But they're not passing them along to the people who probably actually did the works.
Yeah.
Mechanics, Mike and Trev. If there's anything we can assist you with, or if you have any further concerns, he doesn't have any concerns, you prick, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us directly. Take care.
God, do you reckon Gavin gave him an executive handover?
I bet he did. Well, because it's his mate Dave, isn't it? Who he's known for forever. And he's like that, Dave. Can you? I mean, if you're getting your car back weeks earlier than expected, I mean, It does say they're suggesting setting expectations, perhaps quite well.
Yeah, maybe. But what do you need doing if your car's getting handed over for weeks?
No idea.
Yeah, weird to me. Also, I mean, I know we usually just focus on bad reviews, so maybe I'm not sure what to say when it's a good one, but I didn't really learn anything from that. Did you? No,
but he did do the name someone in the review, which is what the business owner will have asked them to do, because they probably know that affects. It's a good signal to Google.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're naming people in the business, and I've seen on LinkedIn that they work at the business. I don't know whether it quite works like that, but it's advice that I hear all the time.
It's advice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel... it's okay. But, weirdly, the very next review, the same week, a week ago.
Was it about Gavin again?
No. It's from... Let's see who it's from. It's from someone called Century 500. Which perhaps isn't their given name.
Little baby Century.
Century 500, it's one word. Oh, it could be one of Elon Musk's children, I suppose.
Yeah, fucking
because it's the number 500.
Yeah.
Little baby Century 500.
Stunning.
Oh, he looks so lovely in his onesie. Anyway, he's all grown up now, and he's a bit cross about his Range Rover.
Oh, good. What star rating?
1 star.
Lovely. From how long?
1 week ago. Same week as Gavin was giving executive handovers all over the place. My Range Rover has done 17,000 miles. It is now with you for the 3rd time, having again gone into limp mode. It has been with you for almost a month, and I'm told it should be in the workshop next week. You have lovely premises and staff who couldn't care less about the customer. I will never buy another Range Rover. I suspect I will never buy another Range Rover, although I have never owned one.
Did he just say they had lovely premises?
Lovely premises.
How weird was that?
Yeah.
It was like a shit sandwich.
Yeah. And staff who could not care less about the customer. The response from owner, hi, thank you for taking time to share your honest feedback. We are truly sorry to hear about your disappointing experience with us, and we completely understand your frustration. This is not the level of service or professionalism we strive to provide, especially for our valued customers. I put the emphasis on valued there, they didn't.
Yeah, I was going to say
but
that.
It does feel like it should be there. We try and provide great service and professionalism to our valued customers, and just service to our customers. Maybe it's what they say. No, they don't mean that. We appreciate you bringing these matters to our attention. Oh, I need to do the voice. And we'll review them with our team to ensure we address these concerns going forward and improve moving forward. If you would like to discuss your blah, 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 blah. So then we've got a couple more good reviews.
Yeah.
Well, several more good reviews. But they're all...
They feel fake.
They don't feel fake. They feel like...
disingenuous.
We have to get our reviews up.
Right.
We have to get our reviews better. So they do have better reviews over the course of the last few months. I'm scrolling down, and the last 5 or 6, there's 4 5-star, 1 3-star, and another 1-star.
What's a 3-star?
The 3-star is from Sam Lane.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, their avatar.
Yeah.
Is just the word lane 17. No, lane 27. Weird. Sam cautions, watch out when booking online. Upon collecting the vehicle, we encountered an attempt to charge us an additional 215 quid beyond the initially quoted price. The brake fluid change, which was explicitly included in my confirmation, was disputed as not being part of the agreed services again. ! This matter was handled on site, but I feel compelled to leave this review due to the customer service representative handling our case upon collecting demonstrated a clear lack of professionalism, exhibiting a dismissive attitude and impatience due to their internal matters.
What?
Wow, that's a sentence, isn't it? I'm going to read that sentence again. This matter was handled on site, but I feel compelled to... this matter was handled on site, comma, but. You don't need a comma before a but. People are going to take a breath, Sam. This matter was handled on site, but I feel compelled to leave this review due to the customer service representative handling our case upon collecting demonstrated a clear lack of professionalism, exhibiting a dismissive attitude and impatience due to their internal matters. This experience has left me with reservations about returning to this establishment in the future. Put the dictionary away, Sam.
Yeah, right.
Fucking hell.
That feels a bit AI-y to me.
Yeah, I don't know. 3 stars, 3 months ago. Let's look at his other reviews.
Yeah, there are other reviews.
5 stars for the number 33 on Exchange Street in Norwich, downtown Norwich. Love this place. Food is amazing. And Spencer's Car Sales. Also 3 months ago. I highly recommend this company. Their service is excellent and I'm extremely satisfied with my purchase. They like the long words. Extremely satisfied with my purchase. But yeah, okay. I'm not sure about that review. They've said...
Middling.
Their reply to his review with the long words in is, "Hi, thank you for taking time to leave a review. I'm really spitty. Hopefully, if you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify now, because we're going to try that, aren't we?
Yeah, with Louis.
Can't see how much I'm spitting in this microphone. Thank God it's got a guard on it. It's really putting in a shift, though.
Is it?
Yeah, it's absolutely dripping wet. They might charge us extra, because when we leave tonight, it's just going to drip on this lovely velvet sofa. Yeah, John, when you came in, there was spit everywhere.
Why are you spitting so much?
Salivating wildly for some reason. Also,
why?
I've always spat a lot when I talked.
I spit a lot when I talk, I think.
Not as much as me, my friend. My screen, I have to clean it like once every 2 weeks. A good deep clean as well, with a wet thing that you get out of like the glasses cleaner, because it's covered in spit. My granddad, Papa, Mum's dad, as you probably guessed from that, once was trying to dissect it at Christmas. At the Christmas dinner table, the topic of me spitting when I talked, I was about 7.
That's damaging.
Nah, it was all right in the end.
Was it?
But yeah, it was I can remember.
What, he brought up how much you spit?
Everybody was discussing it. Maybe I was 8 because I had new teeth in, like the new front ones. And if you can see, they're quite gappy. Still quite gappy. My mate Darren calls me...
They're not gappy.
A bit of a gap there.
What, between your front teeth?
Yeah, they used to be really gappy.
Shut
I used to
up.
look like Alex, off of Taskmaster. My mate...
Alex Horn.
Yeah, my mate Darren calls me either Bugs or Buck. All right, Buck, as in buck tooth. But my granddad, word perfect, said, "Yeah, and the gap between his front teeth doesn't help either. I'm soaked."
Is that what he said? Fucking hell.
He didn't say it in that. He said it in a Hampshire accent.
I'm soaked.
He was on the other side of a big table. There was like 15 of us. It was a big family Christmas.
Oh, that's bad, isn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, I apologise.
Grandparents are inappropriate, though.
Yeah, and they should always be inappropriate, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah, apart from my dad's dad, who used to hit his wife.
Yeah.
That's an
Fucking
inappropriacy that we won't deal
That's not
with.
inappropriate. That's against the law.
Yeah. Absolute arsehole. Didn't know till after he was dead. Otherwise, I think we'd have all slapped him.
Yeah, good.
Anyway, so that was Sam Lane. The business has responded, but you don't want to hear that now. You've heard about domestic problems in my family and my ability to spit.
Can we go for a real Hockin 1-star?
Let's look at that.
And choose it based on their name. I want like off the charts posho.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Well, we got. The next two are. Right. Oh. Oh my God.
Okay, good.
This is huge.
Is it?
Yeah,
What
this is an audio book.
Is
I'm going to do it. I don't know how posh they are, but their
What's their
username,
name?
DIG. D space I space G, all caps.
Dig.
Local guide. 52 reviews, not
Okay, that's a
150.
lot. That's a lot, though.
Yeah, I'm going to, before we dig into this, I just want to check that our friend Dig here isn't some sort of review prick and only leaving 1 stars. Let's have a look. So,
Are they all oneers?
oh, 1s and 5s. 1s and 5s.
Okay, classic.
Don't upset Dig, but equally, give him good service and it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not reading them. Dig,
You're not?
no,
Why?
because I think he gets very cross they get very cross too easily. He's got man energy. I'm calling
Oh,
him.
yeah, no, that's not inflated.
I don't think that's fair.
Okay.
Let's look at another one. Okay. Posh guy, 38 reviews. Daniel Thwaites.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And he's not called himself Dan. He's Daniel. He wants you to full
formal.
name him.
Yeah, nice.
Daniel Thwaites. Appalling.
Lovely.
New line. I've tried on 4 separate occasions to phone them on a technical matter for my new Range Rover. They do not answer their phone. I bet he's using one in the car as well on a curly wire from the console. You twat. They do not answer their phone. Eventually, I gave up and phoned the factory at Solihull, who were very helpful and got them to call me back, meaning Group 1 Land Rover. Their first available appointment is 14th of October. He left this in August.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be happy about that.
After spending 140k on a car,
Oh, gross. You
I did
bellend.
I did expect more. Next time, I'll buy a Porsche.
Fucking hell, someone didn't write that.
Yeah. Daniel Thwaites.
What a bellend.
Next time, I'll buy a Porsche. You only show off if you can say, next time, I'll buy another Porsche, Daniel.
Just
And even that's gross, but at least
even
it's...
putting how much you've spent on there.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of the fucking world's going to feel sorry for you.
Next time, yeah.
No
Yeah.
one cares.
No.
Good.
Tell your mum to open the bedroom window when she leaves, you pathetic... I'm just remembering
Yeah.
Tommy
Yeah.
the dentist replying.
From the dentist. That is... Oh, gross. He didn't need to say any of that. He could have left that review saying... There's been a technical issue. I bought a brand new car back in August.
Yeah.
I just bought a brand new car. It's August 2024.
Yeah.
There's a technical error. I'm really struggling to get hold of anyone at the garage. Actually, the manufacturer in Solihull has been much more helpful. Please, can someone come back to me?
Yeah. Yeah, wish I had a better dealer nearby.
Would have found that informative and ample in terms of being a review.
Yeah.
Dropping the 140 and the Porsche comment. I hope your car explodes with you in it.
Oh my God, yes! Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, I've gone back. I've pressed backwards on the thing. Bloody hell. Yeah. A huge play from Charlie there to say, hope it... Do you want him dead in that? Or are we just talking that he's probably...
No, I'm not wishing death upon him.
Okay.
But I just feel like there's... Well, essentially, this just backs up you can't buy class, can you?
You can't.
Like, you can be a millionaire and buy expensive cars and not be a fucking bellend about it.
Yeah.
I want to talk with you today about the way that you manage your anger, manage your anger, manage your anger, manage your anger, manage your anger. I want to talk with you today about the way that you manage your anger, a seething, passive-aggressive, openly aggressive, manage your anger. You have a need for counseling. And I want to talk with you today about the way that you manage your anger, a seething, passive-aggressive, openly aggressive, manage your anger, manage your anger. If you've not already done so, I would encourage you to go beneath just a steady person on the inside. I hope you can learn to think that way. It can be done. It's not easy. It requires self-restraint.
This person has a name.
Is this going to make me angry too?
No, but
Okay.
this this person's name is also the answer that you would get from a group of public schoolboys if you said, "What's on that biscuit?"
Oh.
R. Seaman. It's actually Rachel Seaman.
Or Squaddie.
Oh yeah, squaddies also wank on biscuits.
Yeah, they'd love it.
They do, don't they?
I don't know
As soon
that.
as they're in the barracks, their little pants are down.
I think I've only ever met 2 Squaddies, and I've never had the guts to ask them if they've done that.
I know several. Thinking of you, Chris, mainly. Well, you're both big, Chris. One of them's a bootneck, which is a Marine.
Oh.
And Chris, the other Chris, was a engineer, but basically a squaddie with a trowel. He reckons he can build a bridge. Something you can use AutoCAD.
Okay.
But yeah, no one cares about.
And
your
did they
AutoCAD,
come on
Chris.
biscuits?
Constantly wanking on biscuits. Not the Marine. Obviously, they don't do that. They have sex with dolphins almost constantly. But the
Marines don't wank on biscuits.
no, because they've got all of that seafaring fuck stuff to go after.
Why?
Dolphins. Seafaring fuck stuff.
Oh, we've lost it. Seafaring fuck. Dolphins, seals, manatees.
Yeah.
You name it, they fucked it.
Stingrays, those big rays, they love grabbing them by the wings. Plus, you don't know whether the ray's not enjoying it because it's always got a smile on its face.
Can I just say, there's no proof that Marines commit bestiality.
But if you are a Marine, I'll fight you. I won't fight you.
No, of course you
because I'm
wouldn't.
pathetic. Please don't come after me. I don't think you do those things. But we all know that squaddies wank on biscuits
Yeah,
almost
we
constantly.
do know that. We do know that.
Yeah. It's why we had to come back from Dunkirk. Because they tried to push back Jerry. Jerry had tanked and we had wanked.
You're such an idiot.
Oh dear. They don't show you that in Saving Private Ryan, do they?
That first scene, just like panning across. There's like they're jumping off the boats. People's guts are getting blown out, and there's just 2 guys like that on a biscuit in the corner.
Oh dear.
What are you doing? Nothing. Give me a minute.
It would have been like a Garibaldi, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
They've had that
back
in their
then it
ration.
would.
Yeah. Well,
Right. Okay.
times
sorry.
have changed.
So,
Anyway, so
what
Rachel
was it?
Seaman.
Rachel, come on, biscuit.
Excuse me, I got a cold. She says 7 weeks. Oh, I might put it in. I can't do a Norwich accent.
It's not far off of Somerset, is it?
Okay, so I'll do Somerset, kind of.
Because I think yeah,
Bit more clipped in it.
yeah, a bit more clipped.
7 weeks. Land Rover Norwich have had my Evoque with a failed drive chain. No courtesy car was offered, even though I have a full Land Rover service. I had to pay, one word, the full amount of $4,400 for the repair, even though Land Rover had to recall my model year to upgrade the timing chain, etc. And failed to let us know on the last service. When we picked the car up, it was covered in birds dropping and dust. The passenger side rear door trim was inside the car on the seat and not even reinstalled. Disgusting. We can service considering we have over 100k of Land Rover on our driveway. Wow. And she ended that with 5 exclamation points. They do love to mention their money, don't they?
Oh, don't they? Also, not to be a complete wanker about that, but over 100k of Land Rover on your driveway, that could just be 2 cars.
Yeah.
So chill out.
And it's just the entitlement of, I've spent a load
And you
of money.
can finance a fucking car. I could get a 70 grand car on finance. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean I've got 70 grand. Like, chill out.
Yeah.
Like that. Unfortunately, a car was not unfortunately. Fortunately, a car is not a reflection of how fucking successful you are financially. Calm
I
down.
have a second-hand Audi A1.
I drive a smart car.
We're both upset that we don't have Land Rovers.
I'm
No,
not in
I'm joking.
any way. What else did that win? Oh, actually, no. Do you know what she said about it being covered in bird shit? I'd be fuming.
Bird droppings,
Yeah, it's
passenger
disgusting.
side rear door trim was inside the car and on the seat and not even reinstalled.
Yeah, not cool.
Yeah, they didn't tell them about the thing.
That doesn't feel like good service, to be fair.
No, and actually, now I'm going back to there's another one-star review from 2 weeks ago. Land Rover Norwich, poor service at best. I was without my Discovery for over 11 weeks and had one phone call from the dealership by way of an update, which I think is terrible for a dealer of this size.
Do you know what it makes me feel like? These long periods of people not having their vehicles, they must have to send them away.
Yeah.
Or hasn't there been like some mad shortage on car parts and stuff anyway?
Probably, but not in the last few. I mean, it's getting better, and you just set the expectation.
Yeah, fair.
You'd say-
And you have to provide a courtesy car.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly.
You're not going to have your car for 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. Jeremy Green, though, the best of the people of Norfolk so far, saying he didn't mention how much it cost, and he was very succinct in his review, wasn't he? 11 weeks, one phone call from the dealership by way of an update, which I think is terrible for a dealer of this size.
He's got a bit of taste.
He has.
He's old money.
He is old money. His name's all in capitals, probably, because he set his Google account up
Yeah.
like
he's
50
old
years
money.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
He smells of tweed.
Yeah, he does, but at least he's classy about it.
Yeah. And there are a lot of 1-star reviews. I mean, from in the last 6, 7, 12 months.
So we're saying this, it's got worse.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, it is an issue.
Well, it's not got worse. It's actually got better in the last few weeks. But I think that's because they're asking more people for
Right,
reviews.
okay.
Because those reviews are so well written.
Or new management has just come in
Maybe.
and they're sorting their shit out. That could be happening.
Yeah. What do you think? How would you deal with that if you were that new management?
Yeah, I'd be flooding it.
Right.
I would be setting unparalleled expectation for customer service across the team.
Yeah.
Because it's not just a reflection of that garage in particular, it's a reflection of the brand and all the vehicles that they're selling.
Yeah.
So in fact, if you have if you're Land Rover or Jaguar Land Rover, they're probably sending people to sort that place out, aren't they? Or they're threatening to not sell vehicles through them.
Yeah, take away the dealership or take away discounts.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Or commissions, whatever they get. Yeah.
Exactly. If they're performing poorly, they may be able. It may impact the number of cars they can buy at a discount.
Absolutely.
That are demo drivers, which they can give out as loaners. And so, yeah, you've got it just compounds and compounds and compounds the problem.
Absolutely. So if it's under new management, yeah, you'd be. It's not even about the reviews. The reviews are the outcome, aren't they?
Yeah.
It has to start with, right, this shit needs to be like sorted. We have to have courtesy cars that can go out.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say with that then, like a luxury brand, if you're providing a courtesy car, it's got to be like for like.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you've spent your 140 grand on a Land Rover or Range Rover and you're not going to be able to drive it for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You're not going to be okay about a Yaris.
Yeah, you don't want to go in there with your Range Rover.
They probably wouldn't even be happy with like a BMW, would they?
No, and these guys would want to give them a Land Rover or a Range Rover
because you don't want to tempt them away into a new brand.
Yeah, exactly.
So there are a lot of moving parts that would have to be fixed. But yeah, it would have to start with the human service and like excellent communication. So if you're not going to have your car for 11 weeks, they need to know that before they drop it off with you.
Yeah.
And why. They want to know why.
Yeah.
So good customer service, then all the other operational moving parts need to be pulled in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they haven't had like the maintenance team. Maybe they've not had the mechanics and engineers that they've needed there.
Yeah, it's right out in Norwich, and maybe they're in different parts of the world.
And I would imagine it's not always that easy to recruit in parts of the world like that if you've got like specialism requirements. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, maybe that's what's happened. They've started to get some of their operational stuff in order, so now they can actually start asking for decent reviews.
Yeah, it looks like it, because there are decent reviews in the last couple of weeks and they've had someone in who goes, "This is how you get the best reviews."
It must be really affecting them.
I would think so. Although, if they're the local dealer and the next one's 100 miles away,
it wouldn't be, would it? Could be, I suppose,
Norwich,
in that part
Ipswich,
of the world.
I suppose, is the next one. So 50, 60 miles maybe. I don't know how far they are apart. Big, it feels like to me all the time over there. Let's look it up. Let's not give the people.
I wonder how far away they are from doing something like a brand like Jaguar Land Rover, of just saying, Just phone us when you need your service, and we just come out, drop you off a courtesy car, and take your car away.
Well, lots of them do that already, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah.
So you don't even have to go to the garage. So then it doesn't really matter where the garage is, does it?
Yeah.
They're going to be missing out to that then, aren't they?
That's what Volvo, Honda already do.
Do they?
Yeah, definitely, because I've had them do it to me. I didn't enjoy having a Honda, I have to tell you. I felt like the oldest man in the world.
What Honda did you have?
A Civic Estate. Absolute piece of shit.
When did you have that?
Before you worked with us.
Okay. I was going to say.
Yeah,
what did you get rid of to get the Polestar?
a Volvo.
Okay, yeah, that's how
I'm
you
committed to the Scandi.
Yeah, I don't
but
blame
owned
you.
by Chinese.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I love them.
Nick's got a Volvo.
Oh, listener Nick.
Yeah.
I nearly said which Nick.
Yeah,
Who
you
Nick?
should have. I was waiting for
All
that.
right, yeah, for tradition. Who's Nick?
Yeah, my mate Nick.
Hello, Nick.
He's got a Volvo. It's really nice.
Nice.
Like 4x4 vibe.
Oh, right. XC40 or XC60?
I don't know, I'll care, but it's really nice.
Yeah, also, fucking hell, that was a dull question.
That's all right.
Pretty dull. So those are the reviews. You've given some really good advice. I think the other thing that we have to take into account for poor old Group 1 Land Rover Norwich is, one, they've got a fucking terrible, useless name.
Horrid name.
But the other thing, I mean, and that will be, again, they can't change that very easily because
They fucking can,
they're owned by
surely.
Inchcape.
Oh,
And
right, I see
Inchcape
what
will have
you're
had to
saying.
sign it off with Land Rover and la la la. But they've also got, like Jaguar Land Rover have problems with reliability at the minute anyway. So they're getting a lot of heat for stuff that they can't help
Yeah.
because they just, turns out they got a job at a Land Rover garage, then they went, instead of getting a job at a, Mitsubishi
yeah.
garage where they could have worked on Shoguns or whatever it is, whatever the equivalent is. So I think there is something there, but I don't think that negates the fact that you could get a lot better if you, like, I'm a big advocate of grasping the nettle, and just when someone comes in through the door or calls you and says this is the problem, you just go, thank you ever so much for being in touch.
Totally agree.
I'm really sorry. This is going to sound ridiculous, but it's going to be 4 months.
Yeah.
So, and we can't give you a courtesy car. So I don't know whether there's a way that you can hire a car for that period, and we can figure out about seeing how we can get you some money back from the manufacturer, or I don't know what we can do, but that's the truth of it. And if you put it like that, people will be like, okay.
Well,
but if you go like, oh, we'll give you a courtesy car, and then you don't do that and don't call them.
100%. There's two separate things there, isn't there? There's the product malfunctioning.
Yeah.
And then there's just shitty customer service.
Yeah.
It's quite often based on whatever product you're providing, there's not a lot you can do about that, but you can do fucking loads about the customer service.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like at the Genius bar, you're not going to blame them for your iPhone breaking.
Yeah.
But you are going to blame them if they don't handle you with some respect.
Yeah.
And communicate properly to you.
Yeah.
I'm not ever going to blame them for a cracked screen.
Yeah.
But if they look at me like I'm shit,
Yeah.
don't tell me how long it's going to take to fix it, don't book me in, don't help me, then I'm going to think Apple are knobheads.
Yeah.
If I go, they help me, book me in, communicate well, even if it's not in that instant, aren't Apple great?
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with Apple. It's the person I've spoken to.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's exactly the same.
And there's although, once again, poor old Group 1 Land Rover Norwich, to give them their full title.
I really like your full titling though.
They're also dealing with some people who are knobheads with the sense of entitlement. I've spent 140 grand on this car and I'm going to tell everybody. I mean, I'd be upset if I'd spent 140 grand on a car and I couldn't use it for 3 months, but I'm not sure I'd go and put in writing somewhere where everybody could see it, I spent 140 grand on this car, because I'd look like a prick.
It's also
more like a prick.
More like a prick. Yeah. You already did a bit, but more.
Yeah.
It's also just to really tear into that reviewer. It's not relative, because okay, you spent 140 grand on a car. I don't know, maybe your income is 200k a year. So actually, if someone earns 20 grand a year and spends 14 grand on a car, is that the same?
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah,
it's,
exactly.
It's not fucking relative. Shut up.
Yeah.
You could afford the car.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
So that's our advice.
That is our advice, but what does Simon Sinek have to say?
It's all very well us talking about the earthly stuff. It's not Simon Sinek. Obviously, he
yeah,
is
God.
Simon Sinek, as is Simon Novichok,
Fuck
isn't he?
Simon Sinek. I mean, Simon Novichok.
Good Lord. I'm not sure I'll fuck him. I mean, I'll let him touch me up, maybe, if he buys me a
Oh,
Bacardi.
I wouldn't. I don't
Wouldn't you?
like him at all, no. Do you like him?
I don't know. He's bought me a Bacardi. I don't have to like him.
No, but do you actually like him?
I thought when he did that thing, Start With Why, 20-something years ago.
Okay.
I really like that. I
Yeah.
thought, that's good.
Yeah.
But then he can't, you can't, if everybody starts with why, you have to do something different now, because everybody's doing that.
Yeah.
And he hasn't really changed his tune. And I think someone was saying to me, and maybe it was you, that he's, I don't know, is he a little bit poisonous?
I find him obsessed with millennials and Gen Zs and the impact that's having on the workplace. And
Yeah.
I just personally believe that gives toxic managers an excuse to be more toxic.
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
Right.
I just feel like I'm sure there's nuggets of gold in there somewhere, but you spill off 100 reels of shit. 2 of them are going to be all right, aren't they?
Yeah.
And that's what those people do.
Wow. Even a broken watch is right twice a day.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I think of him. I don't know, just the stuff I've seen over the last couple of years, it seems so focused on the age of people in the workplace, and I just think that's just completely irrelevant.
Yeah. Okay.
Gary
Vaynerchuk.
Yeah, I know less about him. But isn't he just a billionaire kid?
I don't know whether he is. I think he's made money from the money he was given.
Okay, well done.
Which, yeah, really good. But he's often presented, and I'm not sure whether this is him doing it himself.
Self-made man.
Self-made man.
Yeah,
a bit like
boy.
Donald Trump. I had a small loan of $1 million, and he had a lot more than that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So, Simon Novichok, a business astrologer,
Yeah.
who does horoscopes for business, reckons that probably Group 1 Land Rover Norwich is run by someone who's a Virgo.
Okay.
Because he says that perhaps they're not particularly well suited to running a motor trader.
Okay.
Why does he say that? Let me just look up why he says that, so that you know where his thinking is, because I know people are concerned about it sometimes. Yeah, Virgos. I don't know quite how he's come up with this. I should have probably checked in with him earlier. But anyway, he says, yeah, their perfectionism and attention to detail might be a problem, because where they're detail oriented and they have a desire for everything to function flawlessly, in a dealership where sometimes customers bring reliability issues or need reassurance, a Virgo's tendency to focus on flaws might lead to frustration.
Okay.
And you should think about that if you're a Virgo this week. Maybe,
yeah.
Don't focus on the flaws, focus on the wins. You can be quite self-critical and struggle with environments where issues are frequently raised by customers. So if you're a Virgo and you work in customer service, again, it might not be right for you.
Yeah.
And they have a need for order and consistency. So yeah, which you don't get necessarily in a place where you're dealing with members of the public.
No.
I mean, that you may be a Virgo who bucks the trend. If you're listening, and I don't want to put you in that box.
You can't do that to them.
But that's what all astrologers are doing. And they're true, aren't they? That's important to remember.
Lovely.
So
here it is.
Yeah, here it is from Simon Sinek, the horoscope for Virgo.
No, Simon Novichok.
Simon Novichok. Simon Sinek does not do horoscopes. I don't think we can make that clear enough, can we? Certainly not in this episode. We failed to do that. But let's just underline that. He's in no way driven by the stars.
No.
He's driven by his own personal avarice and desire for wealth and power. Whereas Simon Novichok
is driven by the stars, baby.
Driven by the stars and a want and a desire to do good. Sorry. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Anyway, thank you, Simon, for this week's horoscope for you if you're a Virgo. This week, as Mercury moves through your ninth Mercury moves through your 9th house of vision and expansion. You're challenged to think big while navigating the political turbulence around you.
Fucking hell.
Lean into your analytical strengths to adapt, spotting opportunities where others see obstacles. The influence of Saturn in your 6th house of daily work reminds you to double down on structure and resilience. Just what you were saying. Small, steady improvements will build a fortress against uncertainty. Stay adaptable, but grounded in your values. And remember, in challenging times, clarity and consistency become your superpowers.
Stunning.
It's really good.
It is really good, to be honest.
I mean, I'm taking that home, and
The
Saturn's not in my 6th house, I don't think.
No. What was the first sentence?
This week, as Mercury moves through your 9th house of vision and expansion.
What does that mean?
Let me ask him. Pretend you can't hear the typing. What does it mean?
I like it when I can hear
you
typing when
say,
I'm listening to a poddy.
Control C. Obviously, I'm. Yeah. Can't do the speech marks on this because I bought it in America and I don't know where they are. Thank you, Simon. He says, again, Simon Novichuk, not the other one, says, when Mercury moves through Virgo's 9th house, it brings an energy that encourages big picture thinking, learning and exploration, qualities that the 9th house governs. The 9th house is associated with vision, expansion, philosophy, and understanding of the world beyond day-to-day concerns. So Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, as you know, moving through this area means Virgos are likely to feel a pull towards new ideas, strategic thinking, and even looking beyond immediate problems to see larger patterns or future possibilities. Glad you asked.
Could not give a fuck. Not what I was looking for.
Oh, what did you want?
I don't know. I just thought the 9th house bit might be like a weird expression.
It is. Okay, what does the 9th house mean?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were fucking looking up.
All right, my love. That's what I thought you were fucking looking at. What does the 9th house mean? Stay tuned, listeners. The 9th house in astrology is often called the house of expansion and represents...
No, it's not answering what I'm asking.
Okay, you might... What do you want to talk to him? And by talk, I mean type into the GPT that we built?
I've lost all interest. I wish I'd never asked.
Well, good, and we can only hope that the dear listener, and thank you for staying, or viewer, thank you for staying.
You should be a viewer.
Yeah, because we're going to put it all on video on everything now, aren't we?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. What do you mean apparently? It's your idea.
Well, yeah, we just don't know how doable it is. Anyway, that's for the back end.
If you're in the room now, you can see that Charlie's mojo is gone. She's completely gone behind the eyes. She came in today. Oh, we'll record 4 episodes. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, I'm up for a 4th. I'm up for a 4th.
All right, we're going to do a 4th. So we'll see you next week wearing exactly the same clothes, even though she stinks. It's like there's a ferret in here. Subscribe, and we'll see you in a week.
Bye.
Bye.
It's like there's a ferret.
As someone who enjoys giggling childishly at lavatorial humour and the misfortune of others, you should subscribe and get your friends who enjoy that stuff to subscribe too. Better still, steal their phone and subscribe on their behalf. What a nice surprise for them. If you enjoyed this episode, there's a button specifically for that. And remember, rest is productive too. You can't water your flower garden from an empty watering can. So make sure you refill often. Go get 'em, champ.